It's Monday the 19th of February and let's have a quick look at what we got in over the weekend. Keeping in mind that I did ship out on Saturday, so a number of orders would have gone. Then on Bricklink we've got 10 orders, 147 lots for 655 items, and they're all really really relatively low value orders, which seems to be a theme at the moment. To be honest, order values are really down. Whether that's an indication of the stock I've got or whether it's just buyer spending at the moment, being sort of February and people are, I don't know, maybe people are still hungover from Christmas a little bit, I'm not sure. 7 orders on Brick Owl, 49 lots for 176 items. And then on eBay, we've got 4 items to post and get them out as well. So I worked yesterday, Sunday, to get everything picked. Pretty much everything anyway. I picked 1 or 2 small orders this morning. So let's have a quick look at what we've got. Like I said, most of them are quite small in size, so not a lot to comment on. We've got a snub fighter going out there on eBay. We've got a Thor figure going for $10.99 on eBay. We've got one of the paper bags going out that we got recently. Some Technic parts, more Technic. I've had quite a bit of Technic stuff going out lately, and I suppose that is to be expected after the Technic box that I worked through and got uploaded to the store. We've got a few minifig parts and accessories going out there. More bits and bobs, some of it Technic. Some cord, some of these strings that came across in that box I uploaded last week. And then more parts orders, some minifig parts and a crocodile going out there. And then we've got a couple of the Team GB figures going off to France, I think. More Technic. And then over here we've got a couple of minifigs going out, some Minecraft and Harry Potter, then some 1x4 bricks. So that's it. Pretty, as I say, modest orders, nothing super big or super interesting. We did get one of them picked. This is the one I showed you at the weekend that needed to go off to the US. So that is all packed and ready to go as well. So I'll go and get these packed up and ready for the post office. I was out shopping yesterday in the local grocery store and stumbled upon a shelf with 3 boxes of minifigs on. So thought I would take a look and try the scanning method, and was able to find loads of Vampire Knights across the 3 boxes that were there, some goat herders, and then I also picked up some of the slightly less attractive ones, like the mushroom one, the film noir, and the train kid, and the dinosaur suit guy as well. So I'm gonna get these unpacked now, count up how many I've got and get them added to the stores. So we've got all of the figures packed up now and sorted, and I think we got about 9 vampires, or 8 or 9 vampires, half a dozen dinosaur guys, 3 goat herders, 5 train guys, I think there's 6 or 7 film noir, a similar amount of mushrooms, and I think 6 of the warriors. So happy with that, and just time to go and get them listed now. Tuesday morning, let's have a look at what's going out today. We've got an order here on Brick Owl for Lots of parts, 106 different lots there. We've got another clone trooper going out on eBay. The Star Wars polybag going out. This is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter going out on Brickowl. Some more Technic stuff. These are some of the yellow parts that I added to the store last week. You remember I found a bag of yellow items, and those were in amongst that. More Technic parts there. And then here we've got 3 of the 501st Clone Troopers going out on Brickowl. Now we have started to part out these Star Wars sets that we got last week. If I'm honest, I'm not completely sure whether to part them all out or not, just because of the mass of figures that we're going to end up with. I mean, obviously we've got just 10 of them parted out here, and we're going to end up with tons of figs that might take a while to shift. But then the alternative is, I suppose, what else am I going to do with them? I'm not going to resell the full sets, and I was surprised actually how much the parts are potentially worth as well. So might be worth getting them into the store. I just need to decide whether to hang on to a few, to be honest, but I'll figure that out. And we'll get on with some other stuff this morning anyway, I think. We've got to pop out again later today with yet another hospital visit. Hopefully a quick one this time. Mother-in-law had an eye operation yesterday and needs to go back to have it checked. So we'll be popping out for an hour or so later. So I'm just back from my trip out, and on the way back we stopped off for some food shopping. Just needed to pick up a few bits and bobs for the house, and went to our local Tesco, and they had these magazines in. So I picked up a handful of each, really just to add some more variety to the store, the eBay store, the Bricklink store, etc. I didn't go wild on them because I don't know how they're going to do, and I do find that these, especially if you're paying full price for the magazines, are very sort of hit and miss, and there's really not a lot of money in them at these prices. But as I said, wanted to add a little bit of variety. Now, did look on Bricklink, and the War Machine, or the contents of the War Machine polybag wasn't listed, but I had a quick look and could figure out which pretty much which War Machine it was, although I think this rocket launcher is different on this particular one. So anyway, I'm going to go and get these listed and see if we can shift a few of them. And then I need to get back to parting out these sets. Building up quite a sort of mass of some of the figures. Haven't done the droids yet. Still got various bags to part out, and still got a bunch of boxes to go, which I'm probably going to leave these. I think there's 11 of them. So I'm probably just going to part out these, the 18 I've got for now, and leave it at that and get the parts listed and move on to something else. Wednesday morning, and just 5 orders this morning, so I think things seem to be slowing down quite a bit already in February. So whether it's just me or not, I don't know, but even eBay is really quiet, as well as Bricklink and Brickowl. I'm sure there'll be people out there who are doing well because of what they're uploading, etc., but pretty quiet overall, to be honest. We've got an order going out here to the US, lots of parts, plates, etc. We've got another parts order here, some bright light orange. They look like train parts to me, so we've got a train, some train base plates there, and some other train related stuff. This one's going off to Ireland. 13 of those supports, and we got a minifigure and a few bits there, and then an instruction book and a couple of bits, and that's it for today's post. So we'll get them ready, and then we'll get back and we'll see what we can do to drive some more sales. Just doing a bit of repair work on some minifigs. So I've got a bag full of torsos here, or mostly torsos at least, that are typically missing arms and hands and one thing and another. So they need to be checked over, see if the torsos are good or not, and then if they are, let's try and fix them up with an appropriate arm and hands. Hopefully then we'll build a little pile. Got the first 4 on the go here. Build a little pile and we'll get them listed. So we've had a little go for a while, and these are the torsos that we've been able to make up. Not really sure about the value just yet, not got them listed as yet. I've just been checking them through Brickstore to check what colour arms and hands that they all have, and then making them up. And I probably should have just added them to the Brickstore file at the time, but didn't, and I'll need to do that tomorrow. Now I've still got a bunch of other stuff here which is a little less desirable probably. Nothing stands out, at least, all pretty standard city stuff, I think. So we'll get these put away now. Time to knock off for the night and tidy the desk up, and we'll get back to this tomorrow. A quick tip here for you guys who are running both Bricklink and Brickowl stores is I'm picking an order here, and I get to the bottom of the order and I need to pick 2 of these dark azure legs. So I go to my container, which is around here, ZU19, and I look in there and they were not in the drawer here. So I'm at a bit of a loose end now, because I'm thinking, you know, where are they? I need to find them. They're not in the tub. I've been through all of the other minifig tubs here just in case I've mislabeled, and then I can't find them. So the next thing I do is, what I would then do is I would go to Brickowl, and in Brickowl I would find the legs. So I found the legs in my inventory, and it says I've got 0 quantity. That's because they've been you know, withdrawn by this order. So the 2 that I had left have been taken out, and you can see that the personal note here says that it's in ZU1911, which is where I've just looked, and there isn't any. But if you look at the history here, you can see that previously to this draw change, so I changed the location to ZU1911, so I must have had some more and put them in ZU19 without realizing I already had some in 1156. So I must have then sold the ones that were in ZU1911, which meant that there was none left in there. But because of the history here in Brickowl, I can see that there used to be in draw 1156, and sure enough, I went to draw 1156 and I found them and added them to the order here. So this can be a real lifesaver when you're looking for parts. Go over to your Brickowl store and find the part, check through the history, and look at all of the locations that it's been in previously, and chances are you'll find it. I'm continuing to work on some minifigure stuff. Managed to make up a couple of minifigs, including a forest one there, and I've come across a bunch of capes that I need to work through and see what we've got here. There can be a lot of value in capes, as I think I've mentioned in the past, so we'll have a look at those and get them added to the store. Quick look at what we got going out on Thursday. On eBay, we've got Clone Shock Trooper guard. We've got another Clone Trooper with a rifle. Then we've got an order here for some minifig parts and lots of minifig bases. We've got 20 new black ones going out and 30 plus used Batman ones going out. We've got a couple of small orders here for just the odd part or so. We got some leaves going out. We got a Technic order. Then we got some more eBay orders. We got an order for 3 of the Clone Trooper with rifles, and we've got a Harry Potter and a Ron Weasley going out as well. So just time to get these packed and a quick cup of tea, and then we will get these off to the post office. Friday morning, and it's another slow day for sales. Just one sale on Bricklink and Brickow, which is for 3 Looney Tunes minifigs, and the rest has been helped by eBay, and in particular the Star Wars figures that I bought. So we've got a Clone Trooper guard going out for $8.95. We've got a Disney figure, Aurora, going for $5.95. We've got 3 troopers with rifles for a total of just short of £17. And then we've got another one going out at $6.95. So we'll get these packed up and ready to go out, and we'll see what we're going to do. I'm probably going to work on more minifigure stuff, I think, today to finish out the week, and we'll see what next week brings after that. So I'm back at it, sorting heads. I've rigged up a little base plate here with some 1x bricks on to make channels so that I can sit the heads in and help me sort them this way without them rolling about all over the place. So got somewhere I've got, you know, lots of the same head here. We've got some more sort of vintage stuff, and then I've kind of separated into kind of beards, mustaches, glasses, eye patches, etc. Now this is only a small portion because there's plenty more behind me, but one bag at a time, and we just have to go as we can. We've got some collectible minifig series heads here as well, so we can get them listed easily. Now that I've kind of got through the thick of it and I can see that there's going to be no duplicates of certain heads here, I can start and get some of those listed while I'm still putting some of these together with other heads here as well. So this is possibly the most tedious job of all of the jobs in a way. I find the heads are so difficult or such a pain to sort because there's so much variety, and of course you've got to be checking quality all the way as well. So much variety. I tend to separate them out first of all by male, female, and then maybe by color, and then I'll start breaking down into, like I said, beards, stubble, glasses, something that's specific about that head type, and then I'll bag them together and then sort of work through those you know, as I see fit from there. So anyway, I'm going to press on and get some of this added to the store. So I've been adding heads for quite a while now, and got a little file here prepared and ready to upload. It's given me just 432 items, but in 261 lots for a value of close to £350. So I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded, and then we'll take a look and see how many lots that's added to the store. So we've ended up of the 260 lots that we just uploaded, 240 of them were new lots. So I'm hoping that's going to help to push a few sales. That's increased the lot count to 13,750. So I'm really happy with that. It's a good jump up. Lots more to sort and add. I'm a little bit conscious that I'm not adding sort of standard bricks and things at the moment, which always helps with sales, because those standard bricks go as part of the you know, the various lots that people buy. But I'm hoping that by adding more sort of unique things, that people are going to come and buy these as well. Of course, the fear is that when they come in and they're buying more, you know, individual items, shall we say, that they're just picking up what they need, getting them for under £1 or close to £1 or whatever, and then there's the order. What you really want is, you want to be attracting people to buy multiples, and I guess that's the hope with the heads and things, is that, you know, people are always looking to complete figures, so they see a variety of collectible minifigure heads or whatever that they can pick up, all at the same store, and build up a few figures. That's the theory, at least. Let's see if any of that works in practice. So we'll get back to this next week. I've got a couple of orders that I'm probably going to post out in the morning, so I might show you those still. But other than that, I think I'm done uploading for this week. It's Saturday morning, and we've got a couple of orders going out this morning, so I just thought I'd show you them just before I head off to the post office. We've got a Snow Villager going out on eBay, £6.99. We've got an Elastic Girl going out for £15. We've got a Captain Marvel. Then we got a couple of Brick Owl orders. Notice I say Brick Owl, not Bricklink, just that Bricklink was pretty quiet yesterday. And then we've got a Ninjago J minifig, and I think that was going out on eBay internationally, because it's going through the global shipping program, I think. Unless it was just a store collection and that I've mistook. So that was going out for £7. So that's going to do me for this morning. We'll get these off to the post office, and better get cracking with this week's vlog.